Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jenny. Today's video is going to be another installment of my top 3 series. It has been a hot minute, 5 months to be exact, since I have filmed a top 3 video, and I thought I'd go ahead and do the next one, which is my top 3 blushes from both high-end and drugstore category. I do have 3 for each category, so let's go ahead and start with the high-end blushes. So the first 2 that I'm going to mention are in no particular order. I like them about the same, and then the last one is my favorite of the 3. So this first one is the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach blush. It does have the very, very cute peach that is seen throughout the peach collection, and it does have a nice mirror on the inside, and then the blush does have the peach imprinted in it. This is a really, really pretty, just like orangey, peachy tone blush. This blush does have like a bit of a sheen to it. It is absolutely beautiful on like summer days when you have a really nice kind of like tan flush to the skin. It looks really pretty. It does have that peach ring kind of scent like the eyeshadow palette does, but it's not nearly as strong as the eyeshadow palette. This is kind of expensive. I will have all the prices of these products listed down in the description box below in case you're interested. I will have my top 3 playlist linked up here for you in case you want to see all my top face products, but I really, really do enjoy this blush. I think it's really, really pretty if you like a peachy sheen to the cheeks. Next is the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Flower Child. It is a more bold blush, but this is a really pretty, like, it's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of rosy. I don't even know if you guys can see these swatches that great. I do like a more natural blush, but this is a very fuchsia kind of pink, but it's like a muted fuchsia. It's a little more bold than the typical pink blush, and it does have a little bit of a sheen, but it's nothing crazy. It's not like the Papa Don't Peach. That one has a lot of sheen to it, where this one is a bit more, it's kind of matte with a hint of a sheen to it. It's a very, very beautiful blush. A little bit goes a very long way. It is a pretty pigmented blush. I think that the packaging's gorgeous. I think that this is just a really, really good quality blush. It is pretty expensive though. The last high-end blush that I absolutely love and wear all the time is the shade Party from Tarte. It is their Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. This was the birthday gift last year, the year before. I think it was the year before. And this is just a typical everyday pink. It is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of like a muted brown tone pink, and it's perfect for every day for my skin tone. I absolutely think it's gorgeous. It is matte. It does add just a really, really nice flush to the cheeks without it being like a bright color. It is a very natural, wearable blush. When I run out of this, if I do, I've never hit pan on a blush. If I hit pan on this and run out, I'm definitely going to pick up the full size because this is a beautiful, beautiful blush. So now we are going to move on to the drugstore blushes. So I do love all of these the same. I don't necessarily have a favorite, but I am wearing one of these, so I am going to talk about it first, and it is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Rosé Champagne Blush. It is a more like nude kind of rose, and it does have a hint of a sheen to it. I will swatch all of these too. I don't know how well this one's going to swatch because it is a very natural shade blush. It's beautiful though. It's kind of similar to the Tarte Party blush, but it has that bit of a sheen to it, and it is a hair more pinky, I think. But overall, this is an absolutely beautiful blush for dirt cheap. This is like $3 or something. It's awesome. Next is the Jordana blush powder in the shade 32 Rose Silk. The only bad thing about this blush is I hate the packaging. It's like a twist off cap, which is really weird. But this is a beautiful everyday rosy pink. Like if you want your cheeks to have a flush of pink, this is definitely the blush to use. It is a warm leaning bubblegum pink, but I do think it's very, very flattering on the cheeks, and it just adds a really nice pop. Instead of like a natural flush like this one kind of gives, it gives like a nice bit of like freshness, like a pop to the face. I really, really enjoy that blush. And the last one is the Flower Beauty Flower Pot in the shade Sweet Pea, and this one is a more like cool tone kind of rosiness. See, like if you compare the two, let me do a better swatch. If you compare the two, the flower one has a little bit more of a mauve-y tone than the Jordana. So this one is really, really nice when you're looking for a more purpley cool tone. Yeah, you can see the difference now. This one definitely has a more cool tone, purpley toned vibe compared to the Jordana one. And I just really, really like this on more like cool tone looks. And it looks really, really nice in the winter. It gives you that like just in from the cold kind of look. And I really, really like that. So here are all 3 of the drugstore shades. So those have been my top 3 blushes from the high-end and drugstore categories. I'm not sure which category I'm going to do next. I'm thinking it's going to end up being eyeshadow palettes, and then I'll move into lip products, because I don't really want to do like primers and eye primers and stuff like that. That just seems really boring. So I think I am going to do eyeshadow palettes next and then move into lip products. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to subscribe, please feel free, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.